Good morning. Look at that sweet girl under there. Hi, kitty. You're so cute. Good morning. Happy Saturday. It's about 10:30. So like I mentioned in yesterday's vlog, we went to a holiday party last night. It was technically an ugly sweater party. No, the outfits that Sam and I wore were not that. I thought they were very cute. We weren't aiming to win the prize, and we didn't, and that's fine. But it was still so much fun to see everybody and see everybody's outfits and just like kind of a nice festive, like, last time we're all probably gonna see each other before the holidays and maybe even the new year. So it was really fun. And then two of our friends actually slept over and spent the night here. You can actually see the table. Well, maybe you can't. It's still behind me from the living room because we have to move the table in here in order to be able to pull out the couch that turns into a bed. And we were all just in such a rush this morning because they had somewhere to get to. I need to get ready and get set up for the day that we didn't put it back together, which is fine. Sam and I'll just do it later. So we just kind of spent the morning hanging out with them, like getting ready together. They were getting ready for their thing. I was getting ready for the day. And now it's time to actually get started with today. So like I said, it's about 10:30. I'm gonna get everything set up for the Patreon call, which is at 11, and get it all set up with my computer. And then I need to eat something. So I'm gonna make some eggs really quick, eat some breakfast, fill up my coffee, and get this show on the road. 30 minutes sounds like a long time until you actually start trying to do stuff. Okay, I have 4 minutes, which means I'm about to click the Zoom button because you never know with technology. And I always like to try and click the Zoom just in case it has to update or who knows what. But I've got my water, I ate some eggs, I've got my coffee and my new cup. I love it so much. And here we go. All right, my camera's about to die. Let's see if I can make it through this clip. It's just after 2. I'm headed to CVS to pick up my photo. I sent it to get printed at the very beginning of the Patreon call, and then got the email that it was done like 5 minutes before the call ended. It's perfect timing. The call was fantastic. Third session was awesome. Still time to join and watch all the replays before the new year if you need help getting all your goals all set up. I'm so nervous the camera's gonna cut me off at some point in the middle of my sentence. But anyways, so I'm gonna go get this photo and get December Daily going, and then I'm going to an exciting appointment this afternoon. I have not told a lot of people what it is, but we're gonna go. All right, I'm home with a fresh battery. I wanted to chat on the walk back too, but I was just way too nervous that the camera was gonna die. Table's still in the office. That's not gonna happen. Probably might not even happen today because Sam is actually, so it's about 2:30 now. There's also a really long line at the drugstore. The recording is about 51%. So I have about an hour until I need to leave for my appointment. That's at 4. I don't know if you remember when I planned out this week, I talked about how, that was so many videos ago at this point, right? I talked about how on Saturday that there were two birthday parties that Sam was going to that I was debating if we were gonna play it by ear on if I attended. Well, one of them got canceled because the birthday boy of honor is sick. And the other one is in Jersey. It's pretty far. Like it's, you're from Jersey, you're like, it's not that far. No, it's like, it's not in like Jersey City. Oh, sorry, the lighting is getting funky. It's not in like Jersey City or Hoboken. It's like, it's out there. I don't actually know where it is, but he like is gonna take like actual New Jersey Transit, not just the PATH train. And it's a 4. And I was like, well, it's not gonna work. I thought it was in the evening. So he's just gonna go to that, which is why the table's probably not gonna get moved because he is in the shower now, like getting ready to go. And I'm just not gonna bother. And I'll probably be asleep by the time he gets home. But anyways, I have about an hour, so I definitely want to get December Daily done. There's one work thing that I'm hoping to check off and then hopefully get this recorded. I mean, it's at 54% now, like Zoom exporting. It will definitely start uploading. I don't know if it's gonna finish uploading before I leave, but that's okay, because it can finish. I can leave my laptop here and it can finish, and then while I'm at my appointment, I can set the post from draft to published once it's done uploading. So that's the plan. Let's December Daily. And if it feels like this vlog's been kind of weird and I've been acting kind of weird today, it's because I'm nervous about this appointment. All right, let's start with the advent calendar. I can't believe we're already on day 17. It's flying by. This month really is flying by. Ooh, these are cute. Okay, so these look like little like tab things that you like can set on the outside of whatever it is. But I kind of want to go add those to some of the things, especially the ones that are, also this is my new situation for the advent calendar stuff that I want to make sure I use. Oh, this might be cute for yesterday. I wonder, let me set that aside. Think about something. On the ones that are like this, like are on the inside that are shorter, I don't know. Let's see how that would look. Also, I took the big bulky envelope that had the Christmas cards in it. I took that out. It was just too much. Oh, I kind of like that. Oh, I don't know if I like it on the back side though. Yeah, I was thinking for like those or like this one. I'm trying to do a lot. That is upside down. Like, trying to do a lot more kind of like outside the page protector than I've done in the past, right? Like this little guy, like that could look cute here, no? I don't know what I would put on it, like a little phrase. I don't know, maybe not. Now I feel like I've kind of ruined this one. Okay, let's get into it. We have a fresh start today. Story is about the Christmas party we went to last night, and I took a ton of photos with different people, so I decided to do a bunch of little 2x2 photos, but very quickly realized that they did not come out in 2x2. And I remember I've had this issue in the past with the Pic Collage app that I use to make the collages. Sometimes they don't come out exactly, and I need to figure out what I did to fix that, because I ultimately don't glue anything down because I'm going to get all these pictures reprinted. So the first thing I'm doing is trying to decide where I want to put them and what pictures I want to include. I got both the serious and the silly one of the group photo, and then I have two with Sam, and ultimately I decided to cut both of those. And so that will leave me a little bit more space to play with. So I picked this wood 16, and now I'm trying to match and do wood also for the other decor pieces, which works out because I have a lot of these really cute holiday decor pieces. I thought the house was perfect for a house party, and the little Santa and the poinsettia. And then I pick out one that says December Memories. And I also grab Joy and Sweater Season, which I will end up using later, you'll see. So now I'm just kind of moving things around, trying to decide where I want things to be, what I want to put on what photo. And I am struggling to find a photo for this Joy. So I go ahead and temporarily stick it to the side because there is nowhere that I feel like it looks good and doesn't cover up someone or something. And I pull in the Sweater Season one again. And now I'm looking for a pattern paper to go behind all of these. I'm looking for something that's dark so that they'll stand out, but also is pretty simple, because the ones with the words just look like to be too much. So I ultimately go with this dark green, like striped pattern. I just wanted it to be the same for all of them. I felt like there was already enough going on this page. So I cut that piece of paper down into 2x2 squares. And then I realized that the camera stopped recording. And so ultimately what I end up doing, you basically just missed me moving things around for a couple of minutes. I ultimately decide that I want to do the group photo in a big 4x6 photo on its own in front of this, because it just is too small and you can't see everybody and it's just really smushed. And so I want to make it bigger. Since I'm getting things reprinted anyway so that the squares will be 2x2, I figured let's go ahead and get that group photo in a big 4x6. So I pull that photo of me and Sam back in, which is the perfect home for that Joy wood veneer piece. And then I also kind of move things around so that when the 4x6 photo is centered on this page, like outside the page protector, but centered. But I wanted the house to be in a pocket that you could see when the other photo was on top of it. It'll make more sense when I get this all reprinted and finish it tomorrow. So I get the camera going again, and now I'm just sticking those wood veneer decorative pieces still on that patterned paper. I end up moving some things around again, and I just stick everything inside the pocket so that it can just stay there until I get those new photos printed. I don't actually stick any of the pieces down onto the photos yet. I just don't want to forget where I had them. Once I get all of these reprinted at the right size, you can see I'm struggling to get things into the pockets. It will all fit nicely, and then I will finish the 4x6 photo with a journaling card on the back on the outside. I cannot believe how dark it already feels. It's 3:45, and I know like we're that close to the shortest day of the year, and just I think it's part of it is living in a city, and so by the time the sun sets behind the buildings, like it just already feels so dark. And it's because the sun is about to set, right? It's not set yet, but it's getting there, and so it's on the other side of all the tall buildings. So anyway, I'm officially on my way. I have so many butterflies in my stomach. I'm so nervous. I am headed to get a tattoo. I'm actually headed to get 2 tattoos. I have been planning them for a very long time, and I had intentions of getting them two separate occasions, but then for lots of reasons I'm now getting them both done at the same time. I am only planning though to share one of them with you today in the vlog, and I will share the other one at a later date. The one that I'm going to share with you, you would see anyways. Like you're going to be able to see it given the types of videos that I film. That's a spoiler of where it might be. You're going to be able to see that one. But the other one I'm going to release, that sounds so silly. But the other one I'm going to share on a particular date. So, yeah, I'm nervous because I have a relatively low pain tolerance. I always have. And my mom always like struggled when she would take me to the doctor, and I would be like, I'm in pain, and the doctor would be like, there was one time, my mom tells everybody this story about the time I got stitches on my arm, and she, like, they had, I think I was like 14, and they had numbed around where they were gonna do the stitches, and I was still like, I can feel it, I can still feel it, I feel it. The doctor was like, there's no way she can feel it. I have put so much like anesthetic around it, like there's no way. So I just have always had a really low pain tolerance. Switching arms because my arm is getting tired. So that is the part of it that makes me really nervous. Sorry, I got distracted by other people. I hope that I'm still just as comfortable vlogging out in public in Chicago as I am in New York. I feel like in New York, like, nobody cares. Nobody cares what I'm doing. Everybody's minding their own business. But anyways, my friend, one of my good friends, the one who got married in Ireland, she is coming with me. She has her own tattoos, and I was like, can you come be my, like, not that Sam would have not done a great job, but I really I felt like she was the right person for me to bring with me for this. And another little sneak peek, I mean, I'm gonna show it to you and tell you all about it, but the person who, the first one is an ode to is my friend Jessie has actually met her. Sam actually never got to meet my Mima before she passed. So, oh my God, I'm nervous about the pain. That's where I'm at. I'm nervous about the pain. I'm just gonna make it through, and it's gonna be fine. I'm going actually to the same place that I went when I got my ear pierced. If you've been around, if you're new here, there's a whole saga, but my earlobe ripped a few years ago, more than a few years ago at this point, and then, so I had to get it re-pierced. I didn't wear earrings for a very long time, and then I eventually got it re-pierced. And the place I'm going is the place I went to get my ear piercing, because they just did such a great job. I know you might be like, yeah, but it got infected. That was a me problem. That was not a them. It was not a them problem. So, anyways, okay, we can do this. My hands are cold, so I'm gonna stop filming. I did it. I did it. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with them. Okay, so I didn't film while I was in there. My tattoo artist was fantastic. I will link their Instagram down in the description if you want to check them out. I'm just so happy. So the bad news, it's not really bad news, it's way later than I thought it was gonna be. They were running very behind. There was one, like an earlier appointment that ran over, and then it was kind of a domino effect from there. So, excuse me, we didn't start even like talking until like over an hour after my appointment was supposed to start. It was fine. I'm so glad that I had my friend there with me, and so we just like sat and chatted and caught up while we waited, and then we finally got started. And then it didn't take that long for each one, but because they're not massive, spoiler alert. But overall, we were there for longer than I think we anticipated, so it's definitely later than I thought, which is fine. I don't have any plans for tonight anyway. The good news is that it really was not as bad as I was making it out to be in my head at all. Like, it was a little bit painful and slightly uncomfortable, but like I definitely thought it was gonna be much worse. So that was pleasantly surprising. I will show it to you when I get home. It does have a bandage on it, but it's got a clear bandage. It's just so cool. But I will show it to you and explain the meaning and all that jazz when I get home. Okay, I'm home. I forgot that the couch was still like a bed from my friends being here. So that is probably gonna be the first thing I do, is fix the disaster that is the living room right now. At least put the couch back together, because I also forgot there was football today. And the game tonight is gonna be a good game. So I am planning to sit on this couch, I'm gonna turn it back into a couch and sit on this couch and watch football and relax. But let me quickly tell you the story of my tattoo. So if you have been around, you have probably heard me say before that I believe that everything happens for a reason. I believe we have a lot of control over our lives, and there are a lot of things that we can do and change and create and make happen. But there are also a lot of things that happen for, like, it's meant to be. I truly believe that. And that belief started from my Mima. And she is the one who started it, helped instill it in me, but also instilled it in both my dad, her son, as well as my mom, who was only her daughter-in-law for a short period of time. But my mom, my Mima, also had a very beautiful relationship even after her and my dad divorced. So both my parents also believe that. And it is something that is, wow, I was pretty sure I wasn't gonna make it through this without crying. So ever since my Mima passed, I've wanted to get something dedicated to her. Something in her handwriting, something that would remind me of why she made such an impact on every single person that she came across. She was taken from us way too young. And I'm still sad that, like, my little brothers don't get to experience as much of her as I did. And she was hands down the most incredible human that I've ever had the chance to know. And the way that she always articulated everything happens for a reason was by saying divine order.
That was her phrase, and to this day, my dad will still say it to me when I, like, something happens and I get sad and I'm frustrated. I mean, he will say divine order, and that, like, reminds me, like, it brings me back down. Everything happens for a reason. So with that, I got a small tattoo in my Mima's handwriting on the inside of my wrist, just the letters D-O. Stands for divine order, to remind me that my Mima is always with me and that everything happens for a reason. So, wow. All right, so with that, now that I'm a blubbering disaster. Okay, I got it together. Let's talk about the rest of the evening. So first things first, I'm gonna send the photos, the ones from the earlier December daily to get fixed and reprinted, and then also send the photo of my tattoo for today, tomorrow's December daily, and I'll mess with all of that tomorrow, but I'm gonna get it sent tonight, so that's done. I'm gonna get the living room back in order, I'll probably eat some dinner and sit on the couch and just relax. I'll probably do a little bit of work while I watch the game because football, you know, it's so on and off, but that's my plan. I just need to acknowledge that I'm really proud of myself, that I just put the couch away and then moved the table back out here by myself, because I realized I'd put the Christmas tree over there in that space while the couch was pulled out, and I really wanted it back in here while I was sitting in here tonight watching the game. So I decided not to wait for Sam, and I just pulled the table, which was not as easy as doing it with a partner, but I did it. I pulled it in, and now I have the Christmas tree. And now I'm tired. Okay, I decided to go ahead and get some things out of my brain. So these are the two things I want to get to tonight. I need to update the shipping because the vlog you saw yesterday of the merch launching goes live tomorrow. I know that's so confusing, but I need to get that updated. And then prep tomorrow's video as well. Hi, kitty. And then I started brainstorming some of the other things that I want to do tomorrow just to get them out of my head. I walked into my office and it was a mess, but I want to sit out here on the couch, so I'm not even going to bother with that tonight. It doesn't matter. December daily, I need to do laundry, all the sheets and towels from my friends being here. I need to do that. Pack list, and then maybe even start to pack. We'll see. We'll see how I feel about that. Plan out the week, cook the soup. Those, like, for sure need to get done. I might talk about my planner stack in tomorrow's vlog. I definitely am going to talk about it before Vlogmas is over, and I cannot believe that that is only 3 more days. After I leave for Chicago, there will just be pre-filmed content. Not that there's like 3 days left of Vlogmas, so that's gonna be pre-filmed and not. Oh, I did think of one other thing. As I look at my thumbnail, I started picking up my nail polish while we were waiting at the tattoo place, so I do want to do my nails tomorrow. Okay, I think that's it. I mean, if I think of other things, I'll think of other things. And these things I will just get done. I'll probably do this. My goal really is going to be to do this during like the downtime of the first half. This during, I almost said intermission, during halftime. And then relax and just enjoy the second half and maybe fall asleep. We'll see how I'm feeling and how the game is going. I'm excited to watch the Dolphins try to play in Buffalo. And then also tomorrow, obviously, watch the World Cup match. We were going to go meet friends to watch it, but I think we all decided it's just cold and with everybody traveling soon that we're all just going to stay home and watch it at home. So that's the plan. They are talking about the weather right now and how cold it is in Buffalo and the snow and all that jazz. Okay, the last thing I need to do tonight is get today's vlog footage uploaded for my editor. So I'm actually going to go ahead and close out the vlog so that I can enjoy this game and get everything done. I feel like today's vlog, but I feel like I've said this before, is going to be the shortest because I feel like we didn't do much. I guess I told you lots of stories, but anyways, it was a good day. It was a really good day. I know I didn't bring you along for a ton of it today, but it was, I feel very, what is the word I'm looking for? I don't even know, but I feel really good. I'm really, really happy with the decisions that I made, and I just feel really good. I'm really happy and excited about my relaxing night and somewhat relaxing tomorrow. I am gonna try to still do some things because ultimately, if I can make it happen, I'd like to do as the least amount of work as possible when I'm home in Chicago, which means doing some stuff tomorrow, and that's fine. So, all right, I'm gonna close out this vlog. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and every day here during Vlogmas. Thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Why did I say that? That was really awkward. Please don't use that clip.